So I just unboxed the Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, and to go along with it, I have definitely bought myself a couple of case options just to protect this really, really unique phone. And this is the one I'm the most excited about, and this is the Aramid cover from Samsung. This is an official Samsung case, and it costs $70. So Aramid cases are generally expensive, but they're usually about 50, 60, 50, 60 bucks. 70 is a little bit higher on the kind of price range there, and it definitely is interesting, but I do want to see what it looks like on this phone and exactly what kind of protection it provides. So let me go ahead and pull out the case from the box. So it's just two little separate pieces of, it feels like clamshell pieces almost. The inside and outside both are the same material. It's this Aramid, this almost carbon fiber looking weave, which looks awesome. I love that. There is this black, almost, it feels tape-ish. It's definitely a little bit of a sticky material, so I'm guessing if that's some sort of like way to make sure that the case sticks onto the phone. It's on both ends of the case. It's on the top and bottom part, which is interesting. Let me go ahead and remove that and see if it's the same way with this. Yeah, it's a little bit like sticky, so I'm not sure if there's any other reason for that, but it's interesting. So the way to put it on the phone is pretty simple too. So you just kind of pop it on like this and it's on. So I do have to say right off the bat, it feels super thin. That's a really thin case on there. You almost can't even tell it's on there, and it doesn't look like it's on there either, which is super cool. There is a massive cutout here for the volume rocker and the power button, which is great. It kind of really just builds it in there. It looks so good actually in this case. You almost can't tell it's in a case. I actually like this almost more than the glass finish because it looks super cool. The weave has a very interesting design. You do have the Samsung branding right here. And the one thing I am noticing though is that there's absolutely no protection for the front. It just really, it comes in under the lip of the screen. So the Z Flip has a lip right here, you guys can see, and this case actually comes in under that lip. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it from this angle on the camera. It's not doing the greatest job of capturing it, but it does actually sit under it. But it is a super thin case, so you're kind of, that's the point with Aramid. These Aramid carbon fiber cases, they're supposed to be super thin and sit well, but it does seem a little bit weird. So, I just realized I had to push it down further because it was not all the way in. Now it is, but it still looks like it's a little bit off center with my flash right there. Let me see. Yeah, it's not going to show up on camera real well, but it does seem a little bit uneven. Let me go ahead and close the screen and see if I can push it up even further. Nope, that's pretty much it. It's on par there. I have to say though, I'm very impressed with this Aramid case for one reason, and that is that it looks like there's almost no case on here. And from my experience with Aramid cases, they are extremely durable. They really can take a beating and not, break or get any kind of, they just take damage so well. And I love that, it's so good to have a thin layer of protection that is super strong. Now you do have to pay for it, but it's something that if you're gonna be, if you have the bleeding edge of technology, I feel like it's worth it to go for something like this. So Aramid case, so far, I'm liking the way it looks. I'll give you guys a really nice look at the case from every angle, just to show you guys what it looks like, especially when it's kind of opening, closing. The hinge, of course, is uncovered, which is pretty much the case for all folding phone cases. You just can't cover that hinge. So, that is one exposed part of the phone regardless. But everything else, when it's at least closed, is covered except the cover display, which again, you can't cover because it's a display. You need to be able to access it and touch it to make it work. So I'm definitely liking the feel of this case, and I know for a fact from experience that this material is very durable and very strong. So if you're looking for protection, protection for a folding phone isn't the greatest with any case, just because it can't cover as much without causing problems to the operation of the phone, just because there's moving parts now. But it's not terrible either. It definitely is a decent-ish level of protection. And honestly, it just looks cool. Like, tell me this, does the top half of this phone, I'm going to take off the bottom half. You guys tell me, does the top half or the bottom half look cooler? Just this weave looks way better than a kind of plain matte finish to me. I'm sure maybe after time I might get bored and I'll want to switch it up, but for the time being, I'm really liking this Aramid finish. And it really, when the phone is open, you almost can't tell that it's anything different because it really hides that hinge super well. So it's also cool, like you could have this phone and people not, you can be very incognito about having the stealthiest of technology and people wouldn't know unless you did this on them. So very cool. So if you guys want to check this case out or a couple of other case options, I'll have them listed down in the description below and you guys can go check those out. I'm still looking forward to trying a few more cases for this, but if you have any recommendations for cases I should try, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I am definitely looking forward to trying out more case options just because this is such a new form factor. So very excited about that. And if you want to see more pictures of the phone or the case, follow me over on social media. I'll have all the handles right here on the screen and of course link down in the description as well. You can head over there, see what I'm doing behind the scenes and all these really, really cool products. So that's it for this one, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Galaxy Z Flip 3 content. I'm so excited about this phone. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.